So I want to talk about APXT in this video. APXT is merging with the largest Microsoft 365 data solutions partner in the entire world. And I think the stock is ready for a breakout. I'm going to show you why, but we're also going to cover some awesome due diligence that somebody did on Reddit that I'm really excited to share with you to kind of show you what this opportunity means for this company. So stick around. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me for another video. I know on your end it seems like you've only been watching this for 30 seconds. However, I've been trying to record this intro for like 5 minutes and I don't know why. Maybe I'm still high from the last video. I just talked about pot stocks. I'm not high, I'm kidding. Why was it so hard for me to do this intro? I don't know. I'm sitting here repeating myself over and over again, stumbling all over my words. So we're going to talk about APXT, okay? APXT, like I said, is merging with AvePoint. AvePoint is a very exciting company. It's a profitable company. It's a debt-free company. It's a company that has 7 million active users on the Microsoft cloud. This is a company that has their own software solutions. They're not just a facilitator of Microsoft solutions like some of you say every time I post one of these videos. They have their own software for compliance and security. They have their own machine learning software and AI software. This is a big company. It's a big deal. It's a big merger. We don't have a merger date yet, and I think once we do, that'll be a nice catalyst coming up as well. But I want to talk about the charts. But I want to also show you some due diligence that some guy did on Reddit a few weeks ago, and it's fantastic. And it's going to show you all the partners that AvePoint already has. It's going to show you why this is such a fantastic opportunity. It really is a fantastic opportunity to get in and buy stock in a company, in a debt-free company that's profitable, that has hundreds of millions of dollars worth of revenue, projected revenue to go way up, their user base to go way up. This is an exciting opportunity, and let's start with this awesome due diligence here from a guy on Reddit. Okay, he starts with talking about the $2 billion merger. A lot of us know about this. If you're familiar with APXT, AvePoint is merging with APXT to bring AvePoint public. It's a $2 billion deal. It's not the largest SPAC we've seen, but it's a big deal. Now, AvePoint was founded in 2001 as a company to help ease the complexity of SharePoint installations. Today, it is adapted to the shift to the cloud as a SaaS tool and primarily acts as a policy layer, enabling companies to make sure employees are using these tools in a compliant way. So compliance and security is a big deal in the tech industry, like a massive deal in cloud, right? So what happens when you have an employee that's gone, right? You need to be able to shut that employee's access off relatively quickly, right? You need to make sure that employees only have access to what they should have access to in the cloud, right? So compliance and security is a really important thing, and AvePoint has a lot of their own solutions that piggyback on top of Microsoft as well. Now, one thing I want to make clear that one of you pointed out in TJ Zhang's last interview with Benzinga. It was a great interview. It was really long, about a half an hour long. But he talked about that Google was really first to market in Asia for the cloud, and that they also work with Google and AWS as well. So you guys have to keep that in mind. This isn't a company that just works with Microsoft. Right? Some of you are worried about that. This is a company that works with other cloud platforms as well, so you need to keep that in mind, okay? So this second bullet is fantastic. I love this here. Huge, diversified blue chip client base. They work with over 25% of the Fortune 500 companies right now. They have over 7 million active user base. They hope to grow that to 50 million relatively soon. But look at some of the companies they work with. NBC, Disney, Verizon, T-Mobile, Time Warner, Bridgestone, Caterpillar, Honda, Mattel, Procter & Gamble, Rolex, Volkswagen, Fiat. Like, guys, on and on. Merck, Pfizer, Lilly, Amgen, Charles Schwab, Citi, Fidelity, H&R Block, Progressive, and on and on. Look, and different governments, the IRS, the U.S. Department of State, the Department of Treasury. Guys, like this company is a big deal already. HP, Lockheed Martin, Siemens. This is a big deal. This company already works with a ton of big companies, okay? So he goes on to talk about, compared to other SPAC deals and business combinations, AvePoint has indeed a great track record. Expected 2020 revenues of $150 million, which is a 26% year-over-year increase, and 78% of that is recurring revenues. So this is also a very sticky product, okay? We've talked about sticky products in the past. This is a good thing. It means their customers are sticking around. There are 212 public software companies, and AvePoint is one of five that is growing at a rate of more than 25% revenue while maintaining a 14% EBITDA margin and 30% ARR growth. The company is projecting significant growth for the next 2 years and revenue estimates of $257 million and ARR of $220 million by the end of 2022. He goes on to talk about the trends in the market, and I want to show you this slide here. AvePoint growth outlook. So if you look at the active user base now, AvePoint has about a 3% stake right now. They're hoping to have a 10% stake in the future, and this growth is projected to be by 2025. So this is happening quickly. This isn't going to take decades for them to realize these sort of profits. I love this part, and this part always comes up. Outstanding management, led by Oracle CFO, that guy. Look at this part. Cough. This like always comes up. Every time I make an APXT video, they're like, what? The CEO of APXT is that guy? No way, I'm staying away. Not the same guy, okay? Jeff and Jeffrey, very different people. Jeff is the former CFO of Oracle. This guy knows what he's doing. He's brilliant, and he's going to come on and be part of the board of directors on AvePoint. Okay, so this guy knows what he's doing. He knows how to grow a company. He's going to help them get bigger in the space. I have no doubt in my mind of that. So this merger will allow AvePoint to do some big things. They're going to get a lot of money from this merger, a couple $100 million. Okay. Existing AvePoint shareholders will own approximately 72% of the combined entity, with the balance held by Apex SPAC and the private investment owners. Implied enterprise value of 9x revenue, with very attractive valuation multiples compared to its peers. I want to show you the chart here real quick. I want to go over that. But as of recording this video, the APXT has gone down a tiny bit after hours. And I think that's not necessarily a bad thing. It did bounce off this trend line, and now because it closed at $14.18 per share, and now it's down at $14.05 right now after hours. I don't know, this isn't updating unfortunately, but it's at $14.05, okay? So there's a chance that it's gonna drop down a little bit further to under 14 again and bounce back up and then come out of this trend line. That's kind of what I'm banking for over the next few days to next week. I think we could see, easily $15 to $16 range next week. I think it's ready for a breakout. I think it's due. But again, there hasn't been any news, right? We don't know of a merger date yet for sure. And I think that's a catalyst that will drive this stock going forward. So what do you guys think about APXT? Are you still excited? I'm excited. I'm holding all of my shares. If it does drop again down into under 13, I think I'll load up some more. But right now my cost basis is $12.52, so that's not something that I want to do yet. I am almost fully invested where I want to be in APXT, but I really like this opportunity long term. Okay, so guys, thank you so much for joining me for this video. I appreciate you. Let me know what you guys think about having blooper reels on Patreon, because the beginning of this video, you have no idea. I screwed up a lot. Maybe we'll do that on the Patreon as well. You guys can see me flub my words around and mess up. If you want to see me swear a lot and talk in weird accents because I do that when I'm frustrated, it might be fun. We'll do that. But thank you guys so much. You still have time to enter for the $500 drawing. We're doing that tomorrow, actually. Tomorrow's Thursday. So you have until like 11:59 tomorrow night to enter for the $500 drawing, and I'll put that live stream up above, okay? So Thank you guys so much for joining me. As always, if you didn't already do it, click that beautiful red subscribe button down below, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.